Hello, so this is Alex, and I'm going to explain the artifact I made for the final project for this class. So I decided to make a watercolor painting of the Tempe Town Lake spot that I've been looking at for the past couple of weeks. So I chose watercolor because I thought that it was a very just like calming colors. So like up here, the sunset. So I did different colored of watercolors all kind of mixed together because usually the time I would go to Tempe Town Lake to do the observations was during the sunsets. And that was just something I really enjoyed. So I think for how I feel about this place, the sunset really shows like just like the calm feeling that I would get when I would be there. And it was usually a chilly night, so I tried to make this just into like a cold kind of like fall night. And then the kind of place this is the Tempe Town Lake. So this is the grass area that I would do my observations on, and then right here is the Tempe Town Lake, and then over here is kind of like the sunset in the distance. And then for what this place means to me, I really enjoy that it's a place that's just right down the street from where I live and where I go to school, and it's really accessible just by walking, or I really enjoy riding bikes there, anything like that. So I guess it's just kind of a place to escape during the school year when classes get a little crazy, and I really enjoy going to events there, and I really enjoy just going there and going for a walk sometimes with friends or things like that. So it's just a really nice, calm and serene place to go to. So I chose 6 themes to include in the picture because I saw that Tempe Town Lake really encompasses a lot of the themes that we talk about in this course. So the first one was going to be the biodiversity. So something I really pointed out with the biodiversity was the desert plants. So I have some of the desert plants down here, as well as having the ducks that I always enjoyed watching and the different birds. And I really liked the one project we did where we looked at it from the bird's point of view. So I made sure to include the friendly little pigeons in there. And then the next one I did was going to be climate change. So down here I made a scene where there was a teacher and then her students in her class doing a tabling event. So at Tempe Town Lake, it's not uncommon to see people out there either handing out flyers or doing petitions, or people just doing different environmental ed events. So here's a classroom, which I imagine myself doing one day in the future when I'm a teacher, being able to take my students out to a local park or just some kind of local environmental ed area, just to get the kids out of the classroom and out into the open. I wrote a lot about that in my final essay. Just the great opportunities that a place like Tempe Town Lake here provides for doing that. So the next one is going to be the sustainable cities. So another one of my favorite parts of Tempe Town Lake is at night when they have these lights down the lake. So in here, it's just some glitter glue, but out in Tempe Town Lake, it's actually energy efficient lights, and I think it's just a really pretty way to light up the area so that people enjoy going down there and it's lit enough for families to enjoy. And then also just that it's lights that are sustainable, and it's a way that Tempe has something beautiful and something that people can enjoy, but it's not hurting the environment. So the next one is going to be the urban health. So that was another really big part that I wanted to include on this, is that Tempe is such a busy city and everyone's moving around. And over here I put like the big skyscraper office buildings that are around, but then just right around the corner, we have this beautiful lake that we can attend. So I put some people riding bikes up here. Tempe has all kinds of city-wide initiatives and events that you can do to go outside, meet new people, enjoy just a healthy lifestyle, all while still working in these big skyscraper buildings during the weekdays. So I just think it's a really beautiful balance that the lake provides. In such a busy urban environmental area, that there's still something as nice as this to go enjoy outside of work. So then the last one is going to be resilience. So one of my friends actually told me tonight about something called the Tree of Life that the lake has. So this will be something that I'll have to go visit. I've never seen it in person, but basically it's concrete, and then it's just a tree that's out there, and it's supposed to symbolize, it has a couple different meanings, but the one that we read online was about Adam and Eve and kind of like the eternal life. And so I thought that that was really cool that we have one of those trees just out there where that shows the resilience of like a tree that's not going to die. And I think that was just really, really cool. And it was something that I've never heard of before. And I think that could be a really nice remembrance for people to see how far they've come or remember family members, things like that. So yeah, I thought that was a great example of resiliency. And then also just having youth, having our desert plants, having our energy efficient lights, people riding their bikes. It's all just a part of having the resiliency to improve the environment just by doing little steps. And so, yeah, I think that with this in our big, busy lake and busy Tempe, that we can all come together and really work together to enjoy the environment, but then also work together to take care of it.